Welcome to my tiny cabin. We are up here in northern Minnesota, and as you can see, we've got just a little bit of snow. It's been an unseasonably warm winter, and this is the first time I've had to snow blow all season long, and it is almost the end of January. So, quite a weird year, but I will take it. I just hope that we don't get dumped on in the late spring and then get a super fast warm up and have everything flood. But you get what you get, and you just gotta take it as it comes. But so far, I am loving this warm winter. Over the next couple of days, we're going to continue to work on the bunkhouse. So the things I'd like to accomplish this week, I'd like to complete the gable and overhang, as well as potentially some fascia and soffits. And if we have time, I'd probably even think about installing some of those windows we have laying around. No matter what, should be a busy week. But I'm going to get everything packed up and put away for the night, and we will catch you in a little bit. Well, good morning, everybody. If it's a little noisy in here, it's because I have the generator running outside. It's been so cloudy here and we haven't had any good days of sun. Plus my solar panels were covered in snow, so I'm trying to get everything charged up for the day. But while we're doing that, I thought, well, let's make a nice hearty breakfast this morning. Normally I don't eat breakfast, or not very much at all, but since we're kind of killing time, I thought that might be a good thing to do, so I think we're going to make some toast and eggs this morning. And then eventually we're going to head into town. I need to go into town and get some lumber for the bunkhouse project. Next week is supposed to be in the 40s, believe it or not. My original intention was to really work on the bunkhouse hard the next few days, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it easy, and I'm just going to kind of go with how the spirit moves me, so to speak. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we feel like when we get back from town. I just want to start off by saying I realize that this is not the correct way to do this, or at least the way that most people who know what they're doing would do. Sometimes if it actually works in the long run, is it truly the wrong way or just a different way? So what we're doing is we're going to do this a different way. And what I should have done is I should have put stringers that came out from my truss and worked from the wall out. The problem was I wasn't really sure how I was going to do the porch on this, so I just left it blank, kind of as a blank canvas, to be decided upon later. Well, we're later now, and what I'm going to do is pretty much similar to what I did on the backside. Is I'm going to lift this up and I'm going to attach it to the wall, and then I'm going to attach another 2x6 to my braces, and that should give me my overhang. Then I can sheet it, then I can tar paper it. Wada bing, bada bing, right? This is not going to be a structural component of the roof, so I'm not worried about it being tied into to the other. So I'm not worried about it being tied into the entire roof versus just being attached. It's more like a fake facade, so to speak. It's just an overhang to keep some of the water away from the side of the building. It's more for looks and water protection, basically. It is not for structural integrity of the roof. That is already made with the trusses and with the sheathing and with the metal roof to come. Anyway, let's get it up there and let's get it nailed in, and then we can put on the face board and I'll go from there. I wanted to use just fascia on the front instead of another 2x6. So, but the sizes didn't really line up. They don't make apparently 10-foot long, 6-inch fascia boards. And I did not have a means to transport a 12-footer. So this is what I'm doing. Right or wrong, we're in it now. Nothing to do but get to the end of the tunnel. You can probably hear it in my voice that I'm still not completely 100%. I still have this lung thing going, but I do feel like I'm better than yesterday, so that is a plus. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we're going to do it. We're going to make it work. Woo! That is icy. Icy spicy. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. A nailer would be helpful. Oh, it looks pretty close. How bad are we from down below, though? That's the question. So that board that I'm trying to attach is fairly warped, and not only is it warped out, but it's warped up as well. So my thought was I can pull it a little bit and get it close, and then I can clamp it and screw it. But I'm most concerned about if I can get it pulled down enough to keep the roof line level. So I've got a little hook there, and I've got the come along there. My thought was I would try to use that come along as leverage. And the tree's got a big bulge here, so I shouldn't have to worry about my ratchet slipping. Can I get enough to hook that is the question. Well, hello, River Dog. You know, somebody was just commenting that you're not in the videos enough. So if you could make a few more cameos, that would be great. I know I'll have to talk to your business agent, but in the meantime, it would help me out if you could do that for your old papa. Your old papa? For your old poppers? All right, is that gonna work, River Dog? Or are we just gonna have us come back and hiss in the face? We're able to bring it down and over at the same time. Ooh, we're pretty close. Right there. There's some cracking going on. That's not good. All right, that looks pretty good to me. It's not quite perfectly level on the edge, but that's okay. We can take a... Well, the bottoms we're going to cut anyway for the soffits. We're going to cut those flat. And the edges I can just take a planer and zip that off in about 2 strokes. So we should be good. I think we can nail it in now. Yeah, that bolt is coming out of there, so we better hurry. Quit dawdling. So I think I'm going to put the camera away and get on this quick before that bolt snaps out of there and the wire hits me in the face. All those times when you guys comment and say, hey, I wish I could give you a hand, this is one of those times when it would really help. I think I need to raise this scaffold up one more height. It's just too hard to see working above your head if you're level, so I think I'll go ahead and do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Woo! That makes me a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my gosh, I was in close. Let's try this for reals this time. Woo! That looks pretty good. I think we got her, boys and girls. I think we got her. Alrighty. Alrighty, Smarty. Making me a happy. Making me a happy. Happy, happy, happy. Where's my river dog? Where's my boy? Where's my river dog? Where's my joy? There he is. There he is. There's my buddy. Oh, there's my good boy. Oh, there's my good boy. What, you want to go sit in the truck? We'll go sit in the truck. Door's open. Hundreds of acres to roam in, and he wants to sit in the truck. Well, I'm going to apologize right off the bat. I really didn't film much today, but the truth of the matter is, I really didn't do much. I seem to have developed some sort of sickness, and to be honest, it took a lot of energy out of me today, and I ended up going to town, grabbed some for lunch, grabbed some lumber, some supplies that I needed, came back here, came back to the cabin, and there's a project I worked on the computer for a little bit. And then I went out and strung up a set of solar lights in the bunkhouse just for, well, number one, to get them off the floor in here, and number two, they'll eventually go somewhere over there, but at least if I work in the evenings, I'll have a little bit of ambient light. The problem is about every other bulb doesn't work, so I don't know what's up with that. And of course I bought them 6 months ago, so I can't return them. So hopefully it's just one of the bulbs is loose or something, but anyway, I've been kind of sick for the last few days, and I thought I had kicked it, and then today, this afternoon, it came back pretty strong. So it just kind of, I don't have a lot of ambition to do anything, so I kind of laid low for the most part today. Oh, here's a buy I got though. Home Depot was selling this Olympic Water Guard water sealant stain, and eventually I do plan on putting a deck and a porch on the bunkhouse, and I'm going to use regular boards this time instead of the composite boards, and I thought this would be awesome. So normally these were $28 a gallon. They were on sale clearance for $2.90 for the lesser year protection, and these ones were $3.10 a gallon. So I picked up 2 gallons. Tell you what, $30 versus $3? Are you kidding me? I should have bought them all and resold them on like Amazon Marketplace or something, but what am I going to do with 25 gallons of stain? So eventually this spring when I get the deck built, I'll use this. And I thought if nothing else, I can stain the planter boxes that I use. So yeah, goodbye. I had intended to grill these burgers, but like I said, I just kind of ran out of energy and ambition today. Sorry. I was gonna go for a run today too. That ain't gonna happen. So I think now it's about 7 o'clock at night. River's outside on the porch in the cool air, and I'm just gonna eat some supper and probably listen to a podcast. Probably listen to some books on Audible. I downloaded a couple new books that I thought I would give a listen to. Hopefully tomorrow is a little bit more productive and I feel better, I'm hoping. I'll check back in with you guys later, and if I don't see you for the rest of the night, I probably took a power nap and fell asleep for the rest of the night. If nothing else, I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, it is lightly snowing today up here in northern Minnesota. And today I'm going to put the tar paper on that little roof overhang. And then I think we're going to end the video early. I'm still kind of under the weather, and to be honest, my heart's just not into taking the extra time and effort to do a video. Well, so much for that plan. I got up on the scaffold and I started brushing the snow off the roof to put the tar paper up there. And the scaffold is completely glazed ice because it's been misting all night. And I know that it's supposed to warm up in the next few days into the 40s, and that will melt pretty rapidly. So instead of taking the risk, I'm just going to be patient, wait a couple days, and tackle it then. If it wasn't supposed to warm up, I'd probably chance it, but I just don't see the point in it when I know that it's going to resolve itself in a couple days. It's amazing how just a little bit of dressing that front end up makes it look more like a cabin. What a difference it makes, instead of just that flat front. Little by little, it's turning into a little tiny cabin bunkhouse. So I'm sorry that the video is so short, but I think we're just going to use this as a check-in video and let you guys know that I'm all doing fine and that things are good in the North Woods. And next week we're going to hit those windows and get those installed in the bunkhouse. Maybe do a little fishing, maybe do a little yard cleanup. I've got lots of things on the list, and it's supposed to be in the 40s. So it should be unseasonably warm weather once again. Seems to be the pattern for this year's El Nino, but I'll take it. And we'll check back in next week, and we'll spend more time together next week when I'm feeling a little bit better. So, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, we will see you soon. So here's what I mean by icy. We got just a little bit of mist last night. And so everything is completely glazed ice. Like, that's what the scaffold's like. So probably not a great idea. Woo! Sorry. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this video now. Thanks for watching again. We'll see you soon.